Njagala okwebaza Katonda olunaku lwa leero, njagala okwebaza Reverend ne bapasita batukulembedde mu kusaba kwa leero, ne imaamu mutwebalize Edwe Tulise Champion Babi ne family yo. Njagala okwebaza abakulembeze bannaffe Nakijoba Senkongo Jose Makula, mwina ba comrades. Thank you very much. I want to thank again. I feel we cannot thank you people enough for embracing us in this time that we never imagined in our lives. All of a sudden, just all of a sudden, life went from the topest to nothing at all. All of a sudden we became not only homeless, but dangerous to associate with. So we thank you, those of you, Nsoko kwebaza abantu be Uganda, the people of Uganda. The people of Uganda took us in. Maybe one day I'll write a book, because there's so much that I cannot say right now. So many people have been putting in trouble that helped me survive. The first time gave us information that they had come for me, and this stubborn woman said, Bobi, go, I'll stay home. I'm the 16th, and Bobi stayed in house arrest for another 9 days alone. When we saw the religious leaders come home, she was alone in house arrest. She was hungry, Kataina na mbele. Na yuro mputuje ngaraga anti achali gumite. Thank you, Mama. I respect you. But the people of Uganda, Batu Yamba, Bonna, Abaina everybody, Nabatana everybody, they stood with us. But there's this one time, ono Champion Babi nazinga lese doa nizijukira nabanyumizaako bafadha abati kuitanga kataina chakuwa nena kwa kitambiro kya misa atwaliwo n'ennyumba waliwo batuzingulira bali batukwikiriza ne tuwenta nasibira mu nyumba ya obayo wani ali omukazi Bobi yinka Jara nyingira kati nyumba je nyingide mu baya musajja oba nyingide mu nyumba yani nyingide zepu nezibika netawo kakati omukyala nengaka kati oba kati aba agenda bakubira bagameze mu paka kadde wono mufuje bandi awo omukazi azze era mama mza ngabawulira abantu baleka basira bandi awo omukazi atuuse n'omusajja mukulukulu ne mama andetende bawa nfudde omusajja kena kubuuza ayigidde otya mu nyumba nanga Bobi tote ze munange oledde ono seka wedduwa seka nangamba wanike emikono nkwedduwa seka nasomereddwa nasoma oluwalabu likyanga buli omukyali nyonyo mama nange munange zetembadde nsobola okukola neneyongerayo, but prayers work. Prayers work, regardless of religion. So, kyakitibwa nnyo nti bannange kyetusoose okurisiivinga ano kubadde kutusabira. Era bwe natuuka twasooka Washington, kya mukisa mulungi twatuuka mu mwezi omutukuvu era baganda abafu abasiraamu twasaba nabo twasala nabo Idi era ne tugabana ekijjulo kya Idi ew'omu ku mikwano gyaffe. Then ne wano tusoose kusinkana mu kusaba. This is not a mistake. Somose kutegeka kwaffe. No. God is working here. Zeno nalina olw'onkulu naye kakasiza nti Katonda akola. Reverend Achogeddeko, he can't believe I'm here. Reverend, I also can't believe I am here. But what God took us through to be able to leave the country is amazing. What my wife and family had to endure is amazing. But we're here. when one very articulate pastor, young pastor, he talked about injustice. Injustice. Nothing else is as painful as injustice. It does not matter for me in any developed world. We want to believe that, okay, politics, fine. When the whole world is watching, mugambi mugenda kulonda. Netuvale tugamba no, banange temukwata kifaananyi kyange, kwata bendera ya ggwanga, because this is not about me. Notuuka nze bwe ntuuka wano mu America, buli wamu ndaba bendera ya ggwanga gye batimbye. N'olumu kuba twadduka n'abaana baffe, ogenda kasomero ya Kalubaawo wakatamisiga okusoma ayinza okuba nga asoma naye kyosooka okulaba gye bawanika bendera ya ggwanga. Mwana nakubuuza taata, but this is exactly what caused us trouble home. Kwegamba omwana takutegeera naba bantu bali mu kuwanika bendera, ate nga yatuleetedde ebizibu. Bendera ekirina okuba eky'omuwendo, obwenkanya obwo okujjako n'abantu obwannannyini ku ggwanga lyabwe. Mwalabye n'etteeka lye bagezaako okuleeta okubajjako obwannannyini ku ggwanga lyammwe, okudikiraringa nti nno oli mugwira, toli munnayuganda kubanga oyogera amazima. Injustice. That injustice is something. Era omusajja omu gwe bayita Che Guevara yagamba, when you see me tremble with indignation, that is when I've seen injustice. Era nagamba, if you tremble with so much anger at the sight of injustice, you are a comrade of mine. Nange njagala obagamba bw'obanga obutali bwenkanya bubajjako waya, then bw'oli bakyali bange. What you know together, that is one thing that should bring us together. Justice. Because injustice is sin. It does not look at the color of your skin, your denomination, your gender. It is just there. We meet Good Friday when our Lord Jesus Christ was crucified for what is just, for standing for what is right. But we are constantly told, now 2026 years later, that at the end of the day, justice wins. So, while we are here on the run for our lives, even when we know we are even pursued, even now that we are very far away from home, now that I'm dealing with a family, traumatized family, trying to find meaning for our lives, we strongly believe that at the end of the day, justice will prevail and justice will win. So, don't be broken, don't be beaten down. Injustice, even if it is temporarily victorious, it can never ever have the last laugh. At the end of the day, we shall be free. We shall be free. I've seen this before. About Singapore, South Africa, I did not see Idi Amin. I did not even see Obote because I was only 4 years when Obote fell. But I've seen modern day Amin, I've seen modern day Hitler. Because we live in a country where somebody, because they are the son of the person in power, will come and say, I will kill you, I will castrate you, and they do it. They say, I'll come to your house and humiliate your wife, and they do it. They think it's a sign of strength. No, that's a sign of weakness. For a man, big and tall and old, over 50, and you take 70 men to humiliate a woman like this one, and at the end of the day, she wins you because you've not been able to destroy her spirit. Whenever that comes to you, remember Wagule Waliyo Katonda. These are things I used to hide from my children. We don't do that anymore because it's everywhere. At least now we know that when our children see us in jail, they know we've not stolen anything. When they see us on the run, they know it's for the right cause. I want to appreciate you, friends, that have taken us in. My daughter talked about them. But thank you very much for bearing this burden with us. Right now we are a burden. But we are embraced. We find so much love. So much love everywhere. Oh no, yachi. Mama. Siku aduze ya duke misindi babuza emere bakaka. Keninga mankoko watu bakuongoza So, thank you, friends. Thank you. Right now, many of you are playing the role of counselors. You're counseling us. Okutuzo bongo. Wabiana between but most importantly, love the mutuwa atena fejetuwa banafe. While you see us here, so many thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of people are struggling back home. We are going to go back home and we're going to become our country. One day, all this is going to be history. One day we shall tell our children stories of how we ran away from our home, but we went back and rescued our home. One day we shall be victorious. I know that, I'm sure. Thank you very, very much to my family. Thank you very much for being strong. Thank you for also keeping me strong. You know, this so this has given me opportunity to reflect, to think, to replan, but also to meet very many people that I was too busy to meet back home. Finally, to you friends, many of you, especially the leaders, because sometimes nange ni muntu bila netago kuma babi netuda mkasona tukabire nekusakula kaziga ntumugenga. So please understand us. Chiringa ebanga lye nali nabere Uganda nemwe kambano zirano okulembeza bamwe bagamba n'otutuka wange nebagamba muna kategori market zendi wa miunyo. So unsanganga wakabaya je nekwese oba nga nekwese wa abudu soja oba nga nekwese wa janokazo kuvuzi wa boda. Please understand, same thing here. Tutambulanga bayekera kuba tumanyi nti neno gye tuli omusajja bajja bwe tulondola naye tuli gumite. So with those few words, I want to appreciate you, friends. I'm here for a few days, and I'll be moving all over America, all over Europe, all over Africa, all over the world. Ganyiga buli pesa. Elisura musebe tugenda mujja kwalinga. Musebe tugenda mujja ko. Loyo mutabani we omutamivu agenda kusasulira buli kikolobero kyakoze eggwanga. Tebabalimba tebabamalamu amaanyi. Museveni si kyali waffe ate tetuli bakyalibe ate tugenda mujjako kubanga ye solution yokka eyina okuddawo okutaasa ensi yaffe. Mwebale nnyo okumpuliriza. Ssaabasajja Kabaka wa Ngalo.